so this is my unorganized game room tour, kind of game house, because I'm unorganized and I have stuff everywhere. This is my main gaming area though. Sit down in my chair. I do a lot of stuff on my laptop, usually play a lot of Steam games. I watch YouTube videos here. I have a little TV here that I can watch DVDs on. I have my NES Classic. I have a box full of random games that I need to figure out where I'm going to put them. And then if you look up here, I have my two cabinets. I have a Retron 5 up there. Let's open up this one first. In here is a complete disaster. Tons and tons of electronics. I've got my Superboy up there. I've got my box for my Raspberry Pi that's out in the garage. I've got a few laptops. Don't think that's anything. I have my Switch right here. I have another portable device, GD something, I can't remember what it's called. My Super NES Mini is in here. I have the Raspberry Pi cart, NES case. I have some random games in here, like that one I still haven't played yet. I have a lot of stuff that I just have not played yet. Let me put these back. I have my BitBoy. I have two of them actually in here. There's one right there. And inside I just have some wires and some extra controllers. Don't think there's much in there, but it's really unorganized. I need to clean that up ASAP. And here I have lots of more randomness. Let's see, at top I have there's the Retron 5. That was the box right there. I have another one in my closet. I have a PS1 right there. What is this? Oh, Transformers thermos, kids thermos. And of course that's not gonna lay back down. I've got a bunch of Game Boy games. I have a ton of Game Boys. Let's pull them all out. There's a couple right here. I was gonna clean up this area, or these shelves for this video, but I thought, you know what, this is how I have it right now, so this is the way you're going to see it. So I have a lot of Game Boys. Two Game Boy Colors, actually probably gonna get rid of one of them. The original Game Boy, this is modded, has backlit, is lit up, or it's backlit. And then I have this one also. I believe I have another one. I do have another one in the garage somewhere. I have my Xbox 360 games in here, my Xbox 360. I actually had a bigger television here. It was like a 32-inch, it was just too big. So I moved it to the garage, and I just got that one in here. So I haven't hooked anything up to this white TV yet. Favorite game, Crackdown. The NES Complete Guide book by Pat Contry. A lot of just random stuff in here. PS1 games. You can see there's Genesis games. If I peel this back there, you can see Baseball Stars. There's a stack of NES games. I really need to clean this up. But let's go ahead into my closet where things are a little more organized, and although they're out of the way. Okay, so the back of my closet, on a top shelf, I have all of my Sega Master System games. About half of these, maybe a little less than half, I had as a kid and just loved the system. I've accumulated a few. I got one big deal. I think I got like 20 at once. And I'm at, I believe, 79. I think it's 79. All complete in box except for two. I'm missing the cart to Teddy Boy, not Teddy Boy, Alex Kidd. And I'm missing a manual for another one, I can't remember. Trying to go for a complete set. That is, geez, I can't even remember how many is a complete set. 114 maybe? I can't remember. For US. If you move to the right, I got my Dreamcast. Just picked this up. If you guys have seen the last couple of videos, a lot of games. I got this Dreamcast VGA box that's supposed to be worth a lot of money. But you can only sell that to a crazy collector. Got these memory units, got that in box. Dreamcast in box, blocking the keyboard. Two controllers, and some guns over there. Retron 5, my NES Classic box and my Nintendo Switch box. Actually, those shouldn't be over here because those are Nintendo. Because if you go over here, I've got my Nintendo stuff. So got a few boxes. I think there's, I'm just gonna guess, around 30 boxes, maybe a little more. Some are complete, some aren't. Some are missing the cart, some are missing the manual, some are missing both, some are just empty boxes. But trying just to get them cheap. I think they just look cool. Go all the way down. I've got my Nintendo Power magazines. I just recently picked up 2 big lots. I got really lucky. I had a lot of doubles, sold all the doubles, and basically for this right here, and this is, I'm missing a few in the first like 12 issues, and then it goes down to about almost to 80, 75 right there. And I'm only missing, not counting the first ones, I'm actually only missing like maybe 6 issues. And I got all of this for, after I sold the doubles, I got all this for $22. That's awesome pickup. I had a collection of these a long time ago, sold them, always regretted it, and I got lucky. Within like 2 weeks, I got 2 big lots of them. So this is my unorganized closet, Nintendo and Sega. Alright, now we enter the dirty garage where I've got a lot of my other gaming stuff in here. It's actually not too dirty, but I just sold a trailer, a camping trailer, and I pulled everything out, so those are just bikes for the kids. But yeah, so it looks like a mess, and it kind of is a mess. It actually won't take that long to clean up, but my main gaming area right here is my arcade unit. This is running, well, it's actually, you can run a couple different things. This is an extension arcade. I get this asked a lot on Instagram. What kind of joystick arcade stick do you have? It's this one right there. This one's great. It's got 8 buttons, player 1, player 2. It's got trackball, and it's got a lot of other buttons on it. This is running 2 things. It's running my desktop down there, and it has an 8 terabyte hard drive in it. It's running Hyperspin that has, I think 18,000 games. Runs really well. I'm gonna do a review on that eventually. And then I also have this NES Pi that has a Raspberry Pi 3 in it that has, I'm gonna say like 15,000 games. I can't remember, but I run that also. The Hyperspin runs a lot better. It's got a lot more arcade games, and just the menu is a lot better. But I do play both. So this is where, I just got the Hyperspin, so I'm actually out here a lot more. I wasn't out here recently because of the cold weather in Texas. It's not fun being out here when it's below freezing. So I got a couple other things. See, I'm really unorganized. Frogger machine, Hubert arcade machine. I've got the Steam Link, which I've never set up. I was gonna set it up out here. I'm actually recording another episode right after this one. So the Sega Dreamcast is out for a certain reason. I've got a box of stuff I'm trying to sell or trade. I've got this in Nintendo 64. I've got this piece of crap, which isn't horrible, but I'm gonna do a review of this for my trunk builders. I've got a DVD recorder right there, which is gonna be part of that trunk builders. That'll be another episode. Now, if you walk over to the other side of the garage, I've got a box full of randomness. I'm not going to go through this also because this is going to be in the next episode. I'm literally, as soon as I turn this off, I'm going to start recording for the other episode. I got my Sega Genesis, an Advantage controller. I've got a ton of games in here, mostly Nintendo. There's some Super Nintendo also. Just randomness, there's manuals. Oh, there's my Sega Genesis 3. In here, this is random. This isn't necessarily gaming, but if I can open this up with one hand, all my old baseball cards. I sold my whole collection not long ago, and I kept all the good ones, so everything is in there. And actually, talk about baseball cards. I have this little box here that aren't baseball cards, but they are Garbage Pail Kids. I think this is the 3rd season. 3rd or 2nd, I can't remember. I don't know if it's a complete set. But those are ones that I got at 7-Eleven every day, going to the store and spending money. So I guess the last of it is the workbench. I've got like a Nintendo here, some games. I think I'm trying to sell those. I've got this Game Boy case up here. What a mess. I've got PC games in here. I got a manual there. I got some old PC games I'm actually trying to get rid of. And I think that might be it. What a mess, huh? One of these days I'm gonna get organized. This is only open right now because I've been going through it for my Trunk Builders episode. Yeah, that's it. That's my gaming, not room. I guess that's my gaming house. What do you guys think? It's kind of a mess, huh? There's the back of my arcade unit. I put this little cloth here just to darken the front area so you couldn't see through it. And it looks okay, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. If you guys like the video, give me a like and I'll see you guys around.